welcome back to Vanessa Moon Tarot. What's up, Gemini? This will be a weekly read for you for December 16th to December 22nd. It really doesn't matter the dates. I'm just going to tell you the dates rather than even put it in the description box or whatever, or the title, because it doesn't matter. Whenever you get this, the message is for you, okay? Visit my website, vanessamoonzone.com, in order to book yourself a private reading with me. Send me an email, whatever, let's chat. Also, you can subscribe to my Patreon at Vanessa Moon. Let's start, Gemini. What you got going on this week? What you got going on? It's going to be a quick fire, okay? So take from it what resonates, and, I hope it helps you a little bit. Well, a lot, to be honest. Not just a little bit. Oh, Gemini, your cards don't want to talk. Why you don't want to talk? Going through something? Come on, give me Gemini. Here we go. Okay, Gemini. I see why, guys. All right. Gemini. So, Gemini, you got 2 sevens. All right, hold on 1 second, Gemini. Let me clarify these. All right, so Gemini, I'm seeing here you're making a decision, first off, that's best for, that's best for you. That's what it looks like this week. You'll be faced with a challenge to make the decision that is best for you, okay? So it looks like here you got the 7 of Blades, okay? That's like 7 of Swords. You got the 8 of Wands. So already got movement. You got Strength here. And you got 7 of Cups. Okay. All of the 7 cards in the tarot are about making decisions that you reevaluate and you make a decision, whether it's fast or slow, but you're making a decision and you're at a crossroads about what to do next for your own, so you can have success in your life and what you need to do, but for you, okay? And what direction you're going. Like, not other people, but you. Like, is it smart for me to do this? Do I need to do this? Do I have to do this? It's that apprehensive energy of what should I do, though? Okay? All right. So some of you are making a decision to just... Because the 7 of Blades is clarified by the Empress, okay? So there could be a familial situation, a mother, there could be a pregnancy, there could be something, but it looks like with the 5 of Swords here, because you also got the Empress, 5 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the Devil, and then the Ace of Pentacles popped out. Right off the bat, I can tell you this. It looks like you guys are making a decision this week by any means necessary to leave a situation that's pretty stable with a familial person, okay? Or a situation that was growing. Maybe it stopped growing. You make a decision very fast to get out of there and pursue other options. There's very ruthless energy. You got the 5 of Cups here too, okay? 5 of Cups here. And there was judgment in the past. Right, a final decision. I didn't even see that judgment card. So, yeah. This week, it might be rough. You're going to break some hearts. I'm going to tell you that right now. With the Empress, you might break some hearts, guys. There was something, though, that had a lot of potential, okay? There was either a business decision, a relationship, whatever you have it. There's something with a lot of potential that was seemingly going to be growing into something very, very, very lucrative, something emotionally fulfilling. There was something with a lot of potential where at one point you feel like it wasn't serving you in a way. It got either petty or it got internally too hard to deal with, in terms of maybe there were too many different opinions involved. Maybe it would just had too many negative aspects about it. It didn't sit well. It's not sitting well with you. I'm seeing the middle of the week. You cut, you run. Okay? Now, Gemini, is that the best thing to do? I don't know. I don't know your situation. Apply it how it is. But it looks like by the middle of the week, you make a decision in a rather ruthless way, okay, to cut and run from a situation that probably was very stable for a long time, and it's no longer stable anymore, or there's at least an opportunity for it to grow, and you just book it. You book it. There's the Empress, and you book it. Okay, I see that here with this. This is like there's something. It's not stable for you, and after. I do see a lot of communication here, so maybe you try to talk about it or whatever. Maybe you get a message that it's just not gonna work. I don't know, but you're out of there, okay? This is gonna take the Strength and the Six of Swords. This situation, it's like I said, it's like a long time coming for you to just move on. Okay, some of you could be traveling. There are 2 cards of traveling here, just so you know. You could be traveling over a small body of water. You could be air travel. It doesn't matter. But there's traveling, there's messaging. And I feel like this is a situation that was a kind of a long time coming. Just because when the Strength is here, it means you kind of have been holding back for a while, okay? And it's now time to go. So it looks like you go rather quickly. There's progressive energy here. Honestly, I'm seeing a situation where there was a really good idea. Something came together. It seemed like it was really gonna happen, and then just like that, it fell apart. Like either I'm looking at 2 people that got together, decided they were gonna try to go for it with a relationship. Maybe they came back together after the Judgment, and it ended just as fast as it began. I mean, seriously, it looks like everything was cool. Somebody said something crazy. It took you back to memories of the past. And then after that, you're like, you know what, I can't do this. And you cut and you run. And you just feel so much better about it. Because you know what? You were like, you know what? I thought I could really do this. I couldn't. It wasn't sitting right in your soul, in your spirit. So you're moving off spirit. And your spirit sometimes will tell you just go. I mean, now, this is what I'm going to tell you, Gemini. Try to do this with some grace and some class, because it looks like you end up going for it, and then there's a bunch of options that you're presented with. Maybe some confusion. You could be confusion about, you could have some confusion about an opportunity that looked too good to be true, okay? With these 2 cards, the Devil and the Ace of Pentacles. Or it could be an opportunity you're obsessed with. See, this is the thing. You could have had an opportunity that looked too good to be true. You got into it. It wasn't right. Like you could have. This is like the energy of getting a job that you've applied for and that you've gone out for a long time. You get the job and then you decide, oh my gosh, I hate it here. I hate it. And the minute you do that, you get some other blessing that comes in. Okay, and you could be like really obsessed with it. Okay, so that's another scenario for somebody out there. If it's a person, you know, you could be dealing with a soulmate from the past, and you just have to let them down. You have to let them down because the 5 of Cups came in here, because the situation is really over. It looks like some of you, I'm gonna tell y'all Geminis, it looks like you resurrected an old relationship just to turn around and say you don't want to be there anymore. It may hurt somebody's feelings, right? Because we have the energy of walking away here. It may walking away from a family situation, all right, and a soulmate. But it looks like it's just a decision you had to make. It was a decision that you didn't see coming. Maybe you really tried, but it's not working. So Gemini, we're out breaking some hearts this week. If it's a job though, you're getting either way. It's an opportunity that you may have thought was good, but I do see that it's for what it's worth. It is the best decision. Okay, this is the decision because what I said in the beginning, you're making the best decision for you. And it looks like you do get opportunities that come in, okay, right after that. Some of you get a big opportunity that comes in right after this, making this decision. But you are going to break some hearts this week. There are some sad people out there. Someone that was loyal to you for a long time is going to be mourning this situation. It could be the people you work with. It could be your old boss, you know, that sort of thing. Let me get a romance angel card for you, and then I'll get an overall advice card, okay? That's romance angel for Gemini. Please, Gemini. Like I said, try to do it with grace, okay? Yeah, some of you could have been leaving a marriage, moving on from a marriage. Some of you could be, yeah, there's confusion here. And then you have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So some of you, I'm picking up the energy too of some of you could really be moving on from somebody that you've been in. Past life relationship just means, you know, literally a past life, I guess. But also it just means someone in the past, right? So you could have been with somebody for a long time, right? Because I get in here, and I'm gonna just see tell y'all what's right here under the deck. You got the Emperor, right? And you have the Empress, right? So this is a couple. This is a married couple. If you weren't married, you were in a long-standing relationship that became unstable. Okay, some of you are moving out of your parents' house. There was a lot. You felt the pressure for some reason to go back, but maybe you misread the energy, for real, Gemini. That happens sometimes, okay? And then I'm just seeing here, no matter what, you guys are being brave, and I like that, okay? That's what that strength is showing me. You're being brave to make the decision that's best for you, okay? So y'all might be hurting some people right now, but look at that. She's using all her strength. She's getting through, moving to calmer waters, okay? Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely a soulmate involved here, but hey, there's always light at the end of the road or tunnel. There we go, the tunnel. All right, to the sea, okay? To the sea. That's the energy of taking a risk. Look at that number 7 again. Number 7 again. And I say life path. That's 3 sevens. 7 of Cups. 7 of Swords. So number 7 here. So you're taking a different route on your life path. To the sea, kind of sat there lonely out there in the sea, kind of just going with the flow. Okay? Sometimes you gotta go by yourself. And it brings you peace. Look at that, 23 of 5. So this change, right? This change that you make, it brings you peace. You have 2 5s here as well. 5 of Swords and 5 of Cups. Judgment. I see sign of Scorpio. I see sign of Leo. I see Taurus and Capricorn. So that is your weekly reading. Gemini, I wish you luck, okay? It's never easy. Book a private reading if you want to talk about it. VanessaMoonZone.com. Bye, y'all.